Hello, my name is Cristiano, and that's me documenting my creative process. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my creative process. The first thing that starts everything, it's my songwriting. Um, Basically, writing about anything, about any feeling. I have borderline, so I've been diagnosed. And anyways, borderliners feel a lot. And with that a lot, I learned to write a lot about what I'm feeling. And my creative process comes from that. Write what I'm feeling, writing about someone that made me angry, someone that made me sad, someone that made an injustice. Anything, most of my writings are about sad or bad things. I think it's, but not because I'm a negative person, but it's so great to be able to express the bad things. So here is like one of my notebooks with some of my lyrics, because that's the first thing that I do. I write my lyrics, and I write as poems already. A lot of my songs, a lot of this became songs. But the first thing always it's the writing. That's how I get in touch with my feelings. I am mad, I am sad, I am in love, I am happy. I will write it down. I have not just this notebook. I have this another notebook with some writings. I have writings on my WhatsApp. I have writings everywhere because if I have an idea, I have to write, because I know if I write just one verse, I know that can become a song. I just have to think a little bit through. So that's the first part. And then I go to my notebook and I organize everything. I organize how I want the song to be, the structure. And that's it. But then comes the hard part. I took songwriting lessons. I learned about the cycle of fifths and what chords go with which chords, and how to create tension, how to create which chord is a dominant, which chord is a subdominant, which chord is a tonic, and all that, and how to do that, because it's not about just playing. So that's the second part of my creating process. I write everything, but then, okay, what I'm gonna do with the melody and the harmony. I take 3 songs, usually I do that. 3 songs or singers that I like, and I get inspiration from it. The cool part is that by the end, when I finish my song, I realize that the songs that I got inspired by have nothing to do with the final result. So that's very cool to me. So I don't copy anyone. I know how to take inspiration and not to copy somebody's work. So I don't know if it's possible to see here, but this is me trying a lot of chords, trying to create the harmony, trying to see what works, what could go on the verse, on the pre-chorus, on the chorus, at the bridge, and then there is nothing works. And this is me just trying to see what chords, and first with fourth, with sixth, with fifth, trying to put it together, and that's it. And then I try to see what chords really go with each other, what do I want to create? It's a pop rock song. The bridge is going to be more emotional. I want the chorus to be really, really happy. And I go through that. That's the hardest part for me. And as you can see, I have a lot of papers. That's just me trying to find out what to do with chords, because that's the hardest part for me. By the end of the day, trying to all the time. And that's what I wanted to say. That's the hardest part for me, but by the end I can create a song. I have like 10 songs by the end of the day. And that is my creative process. I To sum up, I always the first part for me will be the writing process. Writing to me is it's like that. You can give me anything and I will write in 5 minutes about it. And then the melody and then the harmony and then everything comes after. And then that's when I get in touch with music. I do everything with my guitar. I don't use keyboards to do that. I do everything with my guitar. Everything, all those chords that I showed here trying is with my guitar, and that's my creative process. And even though it's hard, I always get somewhere, and that's what I love to do. So, thank you.